Oh, the IFP is gearing up for elections coming up a bit later this year. The party's extended National Council is expected to address the media a little bit later, going to focus, we understand, on the leadership issues there over the past few years and, of course, announce its election manifesto. So my colleague Thuba Vilane down in Durban for us. Hello to you, Thuba, and I can see a number of IFP supporters getting ready for what is going to be a hotly contested elections, especially for the IFP in that part of the country.
Absolutely, good afternoon, Gareth. We're here at the Durban City Hall where the IFP NEC is holding its extended meeting. But outside here where we are the numbers of ANC members who are representing branches of the party from across the country. We are told that part of the meeting or the discussion that is currently taking place inside here is about the leadership of the party. If you understand and remember that the IFP president, Chief Mangosuthu Buthelezi, sometime last year threw his weight and said that he would recommend the current secretary of the party in KwaZulu-Natal, to take the control of the party after him. So part of the discussion that are taking place inside this hall behind me is also about that. We also understand that the party's manifesto team also presented, or they are also expected to present the party's election campaign to the NEC and also approved. We expect the party leader to speak to us just around 6 when the meeting here is done. But also another big announcement that is expected is whether Inkosi Mangosuthu Buthelezi will be leading the party going to this election, and who other leaders will be representing the party as the premier candidates across the country.
Thuba, let's talk a little bit about how the IFP have been performing, mostly in the regions, in KwaZulu-Natal, and particularly in an area that is the King Ketshwayo district in KZN. They won that away from the ANC last year. The ANC, I imagine, and help me understand the dynamics, the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal are going to be watching what the IFP does very, very closely, won't they?
If I can take you back, maybe if you look at the local government 2011 local government election, where the IFP, I think they only managed to get 2 municipalities. But when we'll quickly go to 2016, they did very well there because they were able to retain a number of municipalities that they had lost control of them in that due to the formation of the NFP that collided or formed a coalition together with the ANC. And from then, the IFP, we have seen the IFP getting its powers in winning a number of by-elections. The biggest one you'll remember was the Engutu, which was one of the mostly contested by-elections where the IFP won convincingly. So many people and political analysts have already started predicting that the IFP might be gaining its strength and might be going to do better going to this election. We know that IFP in this province, it used to be in control of the province, and then it lost control of the province after the ANC took over. But many people have started saying that we might see the IFP coming back, even if they're not going to win the province, but they might be able to work with another party in controlling or in deciding who is going to lead the province of KwaZulu-Natal.
And it's going to be those coalition governments, particularly in KZN, Thuba, which are going to be key. But despite how the coalition governments might play out, it's maybe worth reminding viewers, I hope you can hear me still, that the IFP won in Nkandla, Jacob Zuma's hometown. It looks like we've actually lost Thuba Vilane. I was seeing him touching his earpiece. Normally an indication to us that we've lost our connection down to Thuba Vilane down at the IFP. The electioneering manifesto is going to be getting underway a little bit later. As you heard from him as well, they are expecting, or we're expecting, to hear from Mangosuthu Buthelezi later this evening.